Yo, major characters don't even have the best theme songs, and don't bother telling me I'm doing this rap thing wrong. The Deus Ex Machina politely requests that you stop mocking us. We're more than plot devices, been looking for somewhere to belong. Might only speak a few words, but we feel so much more. The story would collapse without a groundwork. What do you think the footnotes are for? Too often we fall through the crevices and cracks, pried apart by the reader's collective memory lapse. Allow me to fill in those gaps. Absence is commonplace, but it's hard to keep a straight face. We're covering scabs with the stocking cap from scratching my head at the peculiarity being glossed over, while the majority of my existence compacted in a lost folder, tossed in a glove box or discarded in bottom drawers. Books are judged by the movie trailers, and no one ever reads the forward. Fast forward, skimming pages, stunted digestion. You might miss me in tacit protest in your wasteful wake. I dissolve into the slipstream. Here's to everyone overshadowed by something more. Scrawled instructions for our destruction arrives so apropos, so I propose we make some revisions in the text, division from the sect that write us off with, so it goes. Here's to everyone overshadowed by something more. Scrawled instructions for our destruction arrive so apropos, so I propose we make some revisions in the text, division from the sect that write us off with, so it goes. What kind of traits are those that are sought after? Who am I if I'm not birthed from the teachings of a master? What am I if I'm excluded from summaries of the chapters? Wondering if I'm a factor of your happily ever after. This is the plight of accessory. Rumination makes me wanna drink alcohol excessively. I cannot always be the one to please these excessive needs and collapse knees. I plead that people will relapse and read. Change my dialogue to all caps so you can see the urgency with which I've been struggling to break free. Break free of this composition's binding rhetorician, stomped into submission for lines written to define me. Move through life blindly, so the blind lead, and I follow their staggered footsteps and others behind me. Laggards mistook them for divine chiefs, and thus have perpetuated this mindless stampede. Here's to everyone overshadowed by something more. Scrawled instructions for our destruction arrives so apropos, so I propose we make some revisions in the text, division from the sect that write us off with, so it goes. Here's to everyone overshadowed by something more. Scrawled instructions for our destruction arrive so apropos, so I propose we make some revisions in the text, division from the sect that write us off with, so it goes. Storyboards under moldy boards of oaken floors. Journeyman hero who's been trying to sheathe the broken sword. I tried to save a damsel, but I see that she is spoken for. Grief for my shortcomings as I proceed with unspoken war. Tightly sealed lips, clenched fist, pierced palms leave scars where my fingernails pressed hard. And recognize that it's easier to disarm with a soothing whisper than an aggressive gesture with intent to harm. Stay calm, withdraw feelings till they're gone. I often hope that the critiques will be merciful, but if not, I prepare the submersible to take me leagues beneath the surface, where I can pretend that I am worthless and give up gallantry like a crumpled page of Percival. What is writ is not scripture, but it helps to stitch the picture, and the song is just an excerpt of my epilogue. Here's to everyone overshadowed by something more. Scrawled instructions for our destruction arrives so apropos, so I propose we make some revisions in the text, division from the sect that write us off with, so it goes. Here's to everyone overshadowed by something more. Scrawled instructions for our destruction arrive so apropos, so I propose we make some revisions in the text, division from the sect that write us off with, so it goes.